Things are looking good. Couple things I would work on aside from the tasks that you had mentioned in your video. With the lighting, I like what you have so far, except the key distance light. Right now, you have it set to white, and white light really isn't natural. The only way we can have it in the real world is if something's burning very, very intensely. So you'd end up with like welder's flash from something that's white. So we're not used to seeing it in the real world, so it usually sets us off a little bit when we see it in renders. Um, you can notice a slight difference too if I change, enable temperature. This is the Kelvin, so 6500 would be more towards the yellow spectrum. If you want more blue lighting, I'm going to go really crazy intense with this. But if we turn to 20,000, you can see over here in the render how much more blue it got. So like a blue sky would be, maybe around 12,000 Kelvin. And then if you start going towards sunlight, you start dropping this number. So um, 8,000, you can see it's starting to warm up the color here. So if you're going for kind of realistic lighting, I tend to use the Kelvin temperature because then you can punch in exact values and know that it's daylight outside. So that's just the one thing with the lighting that I'd noticed. Other than that, I like the shadows. I see you're trying to put a nice rim light on her. So I think as far as good default kind of base lighting that you're starting on, that's looking good. Couple things you might want to edit on the model. The ear the ear should tuck in a little bit out front. Right now it's got like this kind of bulge. I must have missed that with the hair last time on the turn in, but that feels kind of odd to me. So I just push those ears in a little bit. You could do it either in ZBrush with the move tool, or even inside my here, just put on soft select. So if you do select one vertex there, and see this big fall off, right? Using that fall off, you can make some edits similar to the move brush inside of ZBrush. So just kind of tuck that in a little bit. The other area that felt kind of odd to me, and maybe let's wait a little longer, but the hip bone compared to the way the stomach comes out, and it's showing up to me more so in the renders. It's getting this little odd kind of shadow that comes through here. That internal silhouette doesn't feel quite right to me. So now that we're starting to light this, we might start coming up with different things that need a little bit of adjusting. So I'd maybe take another pass right through here where the stomach, the groin, and the hip bone all kind of come together, because that little scoop in right there feels a little awkward. So great stuff as always. So just keep progressing forward. If you need my help on anything this week, just reach out.